we talking in code, no reason. Why you got me on hold line?
I'm really overly caffeinated right now to the point I feel like nauseous, so probably gonna hold off. Yeah. What's up guys? Welcome to the video. Today we are having some breakfast at IHOP with the fam. We got Kayla visiting. We have Em. She's feeling up to pancakes, so obviously we had to make that happen. Cupcake pancakes.
That's the thing. Okay, so my coach has been getting this, and that's probably why it's like in my head. I'm not gonna get that, but I would love a bite if someone else gets it.
Maybe we can just get like one and split it, like everyone.
Yeah.
We'll look into that, but gonna be mostly responsible today, and then we're gonna go hiking. So many options. If I did the 10K, I would come here first.
All I wanna do is get to know you, east to west to north to south, the whole you. But I need direction, you get the message. Now don't you hit me with a rain check. I need something like a blank check. Spending a lot of emotion on tonight. Don't you hit me with a rain check. No need to make it.
Arrived at the state park. It is looking to be a sunnier day, and we are gonna go for a hike. It's been a couple weeks, but Andrew and I try to go for a hike like every week that I'm home. So today we're gonna bring Kayla, give her the LA hiking experience, and yeah, let's go get some adventuring in.
Right now, tell me and you got it right now, now. Yeah, tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now. If you like, then you and I could. Let me go, girl, I mean it, hasta la vista. You say you want it, but I don't really believe ya. I can't decode a woman like you. Time and again, you give me no clue. Still want a little bit, a lot is what I came for. If I got nothing now, at least you I can aim for. I need direction, you get the message. Don't you hit me with a rain check. Sign off on one of them blank checks. Don't wanna limit the moment of tonight. Don't you hit me with a rain check. No reason to cause a train wreck. Find me a time and decide soon, cause I'll be on my way, but I don't wanna wait. My time is of the essence, don't you know? If you give me a day, believe me when I say that I could be the presence that.
So we have some poke. We have albacore over a kelp noodle base, which kelp noodles are super low carb if you are ever in the market for a low carb poke base. Kelp noodles, and then albacore tuna, which is a little higher fat than ahi tuna, with a avocado coconut sauce, and then it has pineapples and all sorts of toppings, especially seaweed salad, which is my favorite. And Kayla got the same thing. Andrew got this one. Also, do you guys like his shirt?
So tell me you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now, now. Yeah, tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now. If you like it, you and I can cut the bullshit, trigger pulling. If it's you and me, if only sunny weather.
Alright guys, a bit of a change of scenery because I'm sitting here. It is Tuesday night and I'm editing this vlog to go up tomorrow. Also simultaneously filming a full day of eating, so keep an eye out for that on Friday. But I wanted to add something to this vlog because I'm sitting here editing it and I realized that there's like 5 minutes of video so far and I didn't really record anything else because I was just trying to have a good time with Kayla, hang out with her, and just like make the most of her weekend here rather than focus on getting content. So that was a choice I made, and now I'm editing and there's not a lot for you guys. So yes, I had a great time. I really appreciate that she came out here to see me, and it was great to like be present and just hang with her. But you guys know I always try to include some sort of value, some sort of information, something for you guys within the vlog that, you know, you can take away and implement into your own life, because I don't want you to just like spend your life watching me live mine, that sort of thing. I want my vlogs to enrich your life in more than like an entertainment factor. So I figured this video would be a good time to talk about tracking macros when you're eating out, because you saw me eat out twice in this vlog. And if you follow my Instagram story, I also went out to eat a couple more times that weekend with Kayla. She is a big foodie like me. If you guys remember my New York eating New York vlog, that was with her, and we're great like foodie companions. So I definitely had to show her some of the good spots, and I didn't track macros like half the weekend, but the other half I did. The video that you guys saw I did. And tracking macros when you go out to eat is like only as complicated as you make it. So if you get something that's simple, or if you go somewhere that has nutrition facts listed, then that's like pretty straightforward. So obviously IHOP has nutrition info listed on MyFitnessPal. It's like verified information, so all you have to do is log that in there. And then as far as keeping it simple, you can go like at Sweetfin Poke. Poke is pretty easy to track. Generally things that have like identifiable single ingredients are easier to track. So I track that as like 4 ounces of albacore tuna, some kelp noodles, which is like pretty negligible, some like creamy sauce, seaweed salad, and then I tracked like the fruit and veggies. I just tracked everything separately. So you basically want to either go places that have nutrition info listed, get stuff that is easily identifiable as like its own separate food, and just estimate portions of that. Or you can also just decide that you don't really care, or you can decide to get something that's not super easy to track and just do your best estimating. And those choices and what you decide to do pretty much depends on like how seriously you are pursuing a certain goal. So if I was in competition prep, I would get like plain tuna on a bed of greens, and I would get sauce on the side. I would get like veggies on there, but I would get the more calorie dense, like stuff with more room for error, or stuff with a higher risk for error on the side, so I can control the portions and track more accurately. If I was in like a competition prep and really needed to nail my macros, that's what I would do. However, I'm currently just trying to be consistent with my macros, not stress too much. I'm hoping to lean out a little bit, but again, I'm not going to be doing anything drastic. So I just think that if I'm consistent, I haven't been super consistent the past few months, so if I can just be consistent and stick to my cardio, my lifts, my macros like roughly, then I'll be good to go. So I'm just trying to be consistent. My level of strictness is not super high, so I just can estimate. And then, as I said, some days I will simply choose not to track. That doesn't mean it's like a fuck it day. That just means that I am being mindful, and that is not optimal if you are trying to lose body fat. I repeat, that is not optimal. So if your #1 goal and you really care about losing body fat, and you have, let's say you have like a wedding coming up or a vacation that you want to feel really good for, or like a photo shoot, a competition, then like you need to just suck it up and be more disciplined. But if you don't want to make those sacrifices and you just want to kind of be chillin' and accept the fact that your progress is not gonna be super fast, then it's okay to take those untracked days. It's okay to not be very accurate, all that kind of stuff. So there are kind of like levels of strictness that you need to have based on your goals, and eating out can absolutely be in line with any goal. It's just how you approach it that like will fluctuate. So those are my tips. If you're eating out, tracking macros. You can also eat out and not track your macros. And now I'm just repeating myself, but I hope that kind of adds some value to this video. And lastly, I did want to let you guys know that the Grind and Be Grateful apparel launch is going to be this Friday. I will post the exact time on my other social media channels or in this video if I get it in time. But I will be keeping you guys super posted on that. We are launching 3 t-shirts in 3 different colors. We are launching 2 hoodies in 2 different colors. And then, so the 3 t-shirts are all different designs. The 2 hoodies are the same design in different colors. Also launching 3 different colors of those grind hats you've been seeing me wearing and loving. And also releasing the water jug that you guys have seen. So lots of stuff launching. It's all going to be on grindandbegrateful.com, which is not live yet, but just wanted to let you know in case you're watching this after Friday. And yeah, I'm super excited to see you guys rocking all that stuff, and I already appreciate how excited and supportive y'all are being with it. For those of you that don't know, Grind and Be Grateful apparel is basically just a project that I have been working on for the past few months to better spread, or like spread my message on another medium. So I already spread it on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on social media. I'm spreading the message of working hard, staying present, you know, always striving for that next goal, but also being grateful for where you're at. And I feel like I try to convey that on my social media channels, but I think clothing is also a great medium to convey a certain message, and that is kind of the mission of the Grind and Be Grateful merchandise. So that is kind of the message behind that project. And while I'm not trying to be like the next Elfleet, for example, I just want to spread that message. And I know a lot of you guys have expressed interest about making it into shirts. A lot of you guys have personally identified with that message, with that lifestyle, that mindset. So I'm happy to spread that in another way. I don't really plan to have any like super custom items or high-tech items, but I think t-shirts, simple accessories, hats, stuff like that, that is, you know, not too involved for me to make. I'm happy to supply for y'all, and I'm really excited to see how this launch goes. So if you end up purchasing anything, definitely get in touch with me and let me know so I can say thank you. Anyways, that is going to conclude this video, guys. I also need to finish my full day of eating video, so I'm going to go hop into that next. There's going to be a little talking section in that as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.